We've owned Starwhite for 15 years. She was usable when we took possession, but at 30 years old, in need of a refit and upgrades. Over the past 15 years, we've completely refit her. We've installed a new engine, a complete new electrical system, new sails, new upholstery, rebuilt the entire interior, added refrigeration and forced air heating, and replaced all of the running rigging and winches. She's like a new boat now. It almost feels like cheating on Starwhite to look at another boat, but we've recently been tempted by a Creala 40 named Lizzie. Lizzie was built in the Philippines. From the outside, she bears a strong resemblance to the popular Pacific Seacraft 40 that was built here in the United States. But her stick-built teak interior layout is completely different. We'd seen some photos of Lizzie and gone over her specifications and equipment list. We made an offer that was accepted. It was time to go see her in person. Lizzie is moored in Rio Dulce Guatemala on the Caribbean coast, over 3,600 miles from Seattle. It would take 3 days of planes, bus, and boat to get to her. Day 1 was the first leg of travel to Guatemala. I flew from Seattle to Los Angeles, landing in LAX airport. Day 2 began at LAX airport with a 5-hour mid-afternoon flight to Guatemala City. The flight was quite full and somewhat uneventful, although in landing in Guatemala City it was interesting realizing that you had arrived in a third world country and seeing all the old propeller planes, DC-3s and other planes that are still actively being flown. The flight arrived in the evening. I believe it was around 7:30 or so. It was just starting to get dark and it was raining. I checked into a hotel near the bus station in preparation for leg number 3. Day 3 started at the bus station for my 9 a.m. bus to Rio Dulce. The bus ride was a bit over 6 hours. The bus was comfortable, had large recliner-style seats and air conditioning. It seemed like a bargain for $16 US. The bus made one stop about 3 hours into the ride, a 20-minute stop for a bathroom break and some refreshments. The bus arrived in Rio Dulce, right smack dab in the center of town, just a couple of blocks from the water taxis. The marina was finally in sight, just a short water taxi ride away. Rio Dulce is an excellent hurricane hole for cruisers wintering in the Western Caribbean. You'll see all types of boats here, some in need of buoyancy, others repurposed as needed. Travel is easier and faster by boat than it is by road. Lizzie is moored at the Punta Bonita Marina and Lodge, which is located just 100 yards from town on a small island. There are a number of private air-conditioned cabins, complete with kitchens, connected by docks and walkways. The marina offers med-style moorings with 120-volt power, water, showers, and even laundry facilities. It's a very comfortable, relaxing place. Well, after 3 long days of travel, we have finally arrived. And it appears we've arrived just in time for the afternoon rain to hit. But this is Lizzie. Coming up in part 2, I finally get aboard to check out Lizzie and make a decision.